Hello. So this is your God speaking. And God has finally decided to clean out his computer. The computer case I have is the CoolerMaster ATCS 840 full tower aluminum case. And I haven't cleaned this out in like 3-4 months. So I decided to, today, being a Sunday, I'm gonna clean up the case fully. Take everything out, clean it up, all the dust and the dirt and the crap. Good thing about this case, it has a lot of dust filters, but even still, there's somehow dust gets in and builds up inside. So today I'm gonna clean it all up. I got all my cleaning utensils. Got the blower. I bought this specially to clean up the computer. I bought this from eBay. Not too expensive, but it really has a powerful blowing power. I got my trusty little brush that I use for cleaning stuff. Also, I got my Rumble knife. The Rumble knife I keep handy in case somebody comes crashing into the door and tries to fuck me up. Over here I have some protein non-fat milk with some whey protein powder for nourishment while I'm cleaning this. So let's get to the cleaning. Let's open this up and clean it up. Let's open this side panel. As you can see, the whole case is aluminum, so it doesn't develop any rust, and it's pretty cool and keep the components inside much cooler than a steel case. It's an aluminum case. These are very, very rare. Nowadays not many cases, only the most expensive cases are fully aluminum. This case is fully aluminum, except for these two small struts. It's a steel, I think. Everything else in there is aluminum or plastic. So that keeps away the rust. So yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of dust and dirt built up in here. Let's turn this around so people can see. Lots of dust and dirt inside. I haven't cleaned it up in a long time. But it's very high-end rig. Let me show you the parts. Let's remove the front cover. As you can see, I have the front cover removed. There's a bit of dust at the back, but see, once you remove the cover, you can see the huge dust filter with all the dust here. See the amount of dust that's been blocked by the filter. If the filter wasn't here, all this dust would be inside the case. So as you can see how useful dust filters are in keeping out dust. But these filters are washable, so I will go and wash them. And you can see the inside the 230mm fan, intake fan. Amazing. This top flap has also a lot of dust in it. They all come with thumb screws, so you can easily remove them. This is the back. You can see how the cables are managed so that the front looks good. See how the cables are running around in the back, so the front looks good. This motherboard tray is removable. It runs on ball bearings. See, the motherboard tray runs on ball bearings here. Hundreds of ball bearings, and using this handle, you remove four of these nuts. You remove, and then using the handle, you can slide the motherboard tray out. I'm not sure I'm gonna do that today, but so yeah, this is one of the very rare cases where you can just slide out the motherboard. Very, very useful when trying to change motherboards. Let's take out the bottom. Take out the bottom dust filter. Jesus, look at the dust on this. There's dust on the bottom. I've taken out most of the parts of the case. The top cover I removed, exposed to the top 230mm fans. As you can see, there's a lot of dust built up in there. Remove the top cover for that. See the top grill removed. Exposed the fans. This is the top grill. Also, I removed the front bay. It's a Silverstone bay from Silverstone. The front bay with the extra intake fan in there, which I put in here for extra intake. But on top of this intake, the 230, I have this front bay in here, so that provides more intake fan. That also removed, exposing the interior. I will have to remove this, the top bit, and clean up the filter inside. There's another dust filter inside here. So a lot of cleaning to do. So let's show you later. Alright, as you can see, I washed the dust filters, and they look like new. Look at that. They look like fucking new, huh? So that's the advantages of washable dust filters. You can just wash away the crap and put them back in. Oh yeah, I forgot one dust filter. There you go. There's one under the power supply. Not much dust there, but still wash them. Alright, I'll get back to you with another update. So to update, I cleaned up all the stuff. The front panel has been washed and cleaned and it's drying out. All the dust filters and the two side panels are drying here. I washed them as well because they're aluminum. I can wash them and no problems at all. So yeah, lucky having a full aluminum case. Alright, now I'm finally cleaned up as much as I can. All the fans, some of the fans, most of the, I'm not gonna take out any of these and then clean. I'm not gonna clean it that much. I'm not gonna take out the video cards or the water cooling kit. It's a lot of trouble. Alright, I got the extension cord. Now let's blow this thing down. Alright, it's past 9 p.m. in the night. I finally got everything cleaned up. Everything looks perfect. Yeah, the light is not good here. I'm not into bright lights, so but everything has been cleaned up. I didn't take out these water cooling kits or the video cards, but I cleaned up everything else. Fans, everything has been cleaned up. Everything looks perfect. Look at the aluminum. Huh? Because of the aluminum, there's no rust, so you can easily clean away any blemishes. Looks bloody good to me. Looks really nice to me, man. I love this case. I don't care what people say. This is the perfect case. Now, the only other case that even remotely got me interested was that Corsair H80 the small case. That's the only other case that ever got me interested. But that's a bit too small for me. But this is utterly perfect. It's all lightweight aluminum. The cooling is amazing. There's so much space to put anything you want. Plus the cable management is amazing in this. Look at how the cables are managed. Can you even see the bloody cables? Looks amazing, doesn't it? And so many places where you can place fans. You get 3 230mm fans. So the cooling is amazing. And the intakes all have dust filters, which is essential for a country like mine, where in the tropics, where there are there's always dust around. Yeah, this I reckon is the perfect case. There are some cases that do some areas better, but this is the only case that does everything good. Everything is good. Everything. Some cases there might be some water cooling area they might do better. Some cases the cable management might be slightly better. But this is the only case that does everything good. Everything. I still haven't come across something that I would think and say, I wish I had that in this case. The only thing I wish I had was maybe the interior might have been black. But I actually like this color, prefer this color to black interior. Alright folks, it's pretty late in the night. I finally got it hooked up and working properly. Yeah, it's cleaned up really nice. See the Dominator RAM, Dominator Platinums. They have a really subtle lighting that is simply stunning. You should watch my unboxing of the RAM in one of my earlier videos. So yeah, everything is working perfectly and cleaned up. The temp should be really nice.